Just had the most crazy, surreal, wild experience. We were walking down the main street of our town this morning, and where we normally cross the road and double back, Sean was just like, we should just go a little bit further. We'll go down to the river today. And just as we were walking along, there was this guy who was just leaning on a wall, sitting on some steps, and there was another guy that was just right near him that was looking quite concerned. And we just stopped, and as soon as I saw him, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I'm looking at the first dead person that I've ever seen. And so Sean checked his pulse. He was non-responsive to anything. Sean and this other guy, they laid him down on the ground. I called the ambulance and we found a defibrillator, and Sean and this other guy, they started putting the defibrillator on while I was calling the ambulance. Then the ambulance arrived and we just stood there and watched them do CPR on him for 10 or 15 minutes. And as that was happening and unfolding, I was just started talking to this guy's spirit, and I was just saying to him, do you want to come back? Have you still got more things that you want to do here? If you want to come back, like, let's agree in this, like, you're coming back. I just started praying for him and talking to him. And anyway, as this all started to happen, and like I was thinking to myself, I wonder how long these guys do CPR for. That it just feels like they've been doing this for ages. And then Sean and I, as we were just standing there and we watched, we just saw this wave of color come back into him, and he just started breathing. And all the guys actually looked quite surprised. And then a second ambulance arrived, and when the lady was telling the second ambulance what was happening, that when they arrived, he was non-responsive, he didn't have a pulse, he wasn't breathing. They worked on him for 10 to 15 minutes, and then he came back, and the guy, the second ambulance guy, you should see his face was just like, it looked really surprised too. It was just amazing. Like, this is the first dead person I've seen, and the first person I've seen raised from the dead. And we saw all of that this morning, and it was just absolutely amazing. Like, it was so amazing. Yeah, so I just feel like this is a testimony of just his goodness, and just the way that we can communicate with one another in the multidimensional realms of the spirit, that we can encourage each other's bodies and each other's souls and each other's spirits, that we're partnering together in life and life in abundance. And it was just so amazing and so special to witness it and see it happen right there in downtown Australia. We just saw this guy come back to life, and yeah, so really excited. I don't know if we'll ever get to hear what was going on for him in his near-death experience, in his dying experience and coming back to life. But yeah, this is really amazing and really crazy, and another wonderful way to start 2025 as we're stepping into the fullness of everything that we believe is possible, that we're seeing these things just happening around us as we're rising as suns on the earth. And the guy that we were with, he said, isn't it amazing that it was meant to be today, that it was me, a believer, and you two guys, ministers of the gospel, that we're here for this guy, because here we are witnessing he's alive. So love you guys, and really excited to just share this testimony with you all. And yeah, life and life in abundance.